Welcome back to Digiburst, guys. We finally have EX2 here in Australia, so we will of course be playing with BT8 and EX2 in this game. That means that we'll have our first showcase of Gallantmon here on the right against a newly upgraded Imperial on the right. Sorry, Gallantmon's on the left and Imperial's on the right. Starting off, unfortunately, not that great for Gallantmon. Not having that rookie is a very slow start for them. They want to be seeing that their rookie so they can build up their stack in the rear and hopefully get out their Gallantmon in the early game. But a very good start for the Imperial players, seeing their VMons to search and getting the early memory setter is very nice for them. But both memory setters is okay. Setting them on a 3 is good. And hopefully with this red booster they can find that rookie and they're going to grab that Digimon there. They're probably going to evo that up and get that draw. See where they go from there. Yeah, and just building up that stack in the rear, giving away a lot of memory with the memory setter. Imperial's probably going to... oh, they didn't push out. Okay. Going for the larger mon in the rear, hitting with the VMon at security. And dying to that one, and then setting up another tamer. That's good too, so when they push out their larger mon, they will get that bonus 2 memory from the Davis Ken, which means they're going to be set to at least 5 next turn, maybe more if the Gallantmon player gives more away. So Rise Greymon, probably going to play Gatato. Yep, so when they evo up into the Gallantmon here, it will have Blitz. So it can swing, this will be 2 checks. And they'll probably get the draw of the Digimon. Yep, get the draw of the Digimon, and then 2 checks because there's no Digimon for the Gallantmon to delete. And does it have, yes, it gets 4k from the other effect. So it will live that check at 14,000? Actually, I think it gains 3k. Yeah, 14,000. So they get the bonus memory from the larger mons, from the Davis Ken, evoing up in the Steammon. Now they can go for a DNA play if they want to. Yes. Going for the Powermon because we put the blue on the top. Nothing to bounce, nothing to spin back for the Powermon, but it can hit. No jamming, unfortunately. But they will get plenty of draws from these ones. So it is a risky swing, and it'll restand, gain a memory. I can punch again if you want to play it more risky. Yep. Okay, and it lives, very nice. Then they can go to a dragon. Very common plays here for the Powermon player. And suspending the Davis Ken to unsuspend the dragon when it evos. And then it plays a green and a blue. Yeah, we'll get that Stingmon out and then pass turn. They'll go to 3 with the tie, of course. Now when the Gallantmon swings here, it'll be able to delete any of these champions, especially with the -2000 with the Rise Greymon. We'll see what else they can do here, if they can evo it up. Yes, they do, into a Gallantmon Crimson mode. So when they swing with this, on evolution, it kills the thing with the highest play cost. And they'll gain a memory back with the Takato, because they deleted Digimon. So when they swing, they'll be doing, they'll be trashing 2 cards, I think, because they got more than 10 cards in trash. And then I'll hit for 1 check. Yeah, we're just checking how many cards they have in the trash. So it should trash 1 more, I think. Unless they didn't have exactly 10. Or 10 or more. Then Crimson Blaze will just wipe out, clean up the rest of the board. Very strong game here for the Gallantmon player. And of course, the Imperial player cannot play cards by, cannot play Digimon by card effects, with the Crimson Blaze on the board activated. So go into the Stingmon, and we'll just scoop that one up there. Going on to game 2, that was pretty cleanly wrapped up by the Gallantmon player, and just showing that he had the hybrid in his hand in case he needed to do anything more with it. So just building up the high stack in the rear, going into the ground one. Libramon's a pretty cool addition to the Gallantmon deck, especially with the +1 memory when you have jamming. It props up twice when you DNA, which is really nice. First you'd hit with the XV, gain a memory, and then of course you go for the Digimon play. There's Stingmon there. Looks like they're trying to dig for the XVmon or the Digimon. They're probably digging for the XV, just so they can evo it up into the Labra. That's why they didn't use the effect properly. That's why they didn't push it out properly. So Rise getting out the Kato is very nice play, going into the Gallantmon. So this will have Blitz when it swings because of the Kato. He can delete something with the Rise Greymon effect, and then the Gallantmon effect would kill the Stingmon, and they'll gain back a memory with the Kato. And this will just hit for 1 security, I think, bouncing back to hand with the option card. And then just going for a rookie playing guy. So this isn't bad because if finally the XV is good, but if the Gallantmon is good there because if the Imperial player was to establish a Mega, then of course the Gallantmon can warp DNA. And then with piercing with Blitz with the Kato is very nice too. So Gallantmon checking a rookie and living, and then just building a very solid stack again in the rear. That Rise Greymon being MVP of course, because it can play Tamers from your hand is really nice, especially getting multiple Katos or getting out another tie. So hitting with the XV, getting a memory with the Libramon. Going into a Davis, looking at top 3, grabbing a green and a blue. They can go for either of these, any of these. Going for the Largemon and the Vmon. And then playing the Vmon, they couldn't capitalize off the Stingmon, I guess, for the DNA. I guess they just didn't have the right pieces. They had to waste the Stingmon when they evoed before. Very unfortunate. Pushing out the Rise, going into the Gallantmon. Of course, with a Blitz here from the Katato. Hitting in, do -2k to the Vmon properly, getting the draw of the GG, and of course killing the Vmon through the Gallantmon's effect. Getting a memory back with the Kato, and then it will hit security for just 1 check, I think. Hitting the Largemon, and then just hard playing a Gallantmon, establishing a very good presence here, especially after wiping the board so they don't get anything off the Davis can. Very strong plays by the Gallantmon player. Vmon revealing top 3, grabbing the Pale. So they have the Pale now. It'd be hard for them to, XV, so they have potential lethal next turn. But I think the Gallantmon player probably has a way to wrap it up now. Going into the Crimson of course hitting and trashing 2 security. I think they have 10 or more in the trash, and then when it hits into security, that should be game. Imperial Digimon player just checking out, loading new cards. So he trashes 2, and then it will hit for game. Very nice play by the Gallantmon player. If you like that one, guys, I've got plenty of EX2 videos coming out very soon, plus now that we have it in Australia. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.